Model 3 redesign and revamp has just been leaked and reported by Reuters. This is according to the people who asked not to be named because the revamp has not been announced. But before you say that there's no way there's any truth to it, let me show you this. The code name is Highland, as Reuters is reporting. And do you remember this leaked table from a while ago? This one right here. This is Tesla Gen 3, meaning Model 3. And here's Highland, Tesla Model 3, Fremont, United States. And it used to say 2024 of November 4th. However, they are saying in this leaked report that Tesla would start producing this in the third quarter of 2023 instead of the last quarter of next year. Of course, like with any Tesla vehicles, one of the focuses is to reduce the number of components and complexity in the interior. How many more parts can you reduce? How many more gear levers can you take away from us? I guess we'll find out very soon. Like, what else are we going to take away? Seats? You're going to have just one bench. Less parts. No, the best part is no part, right? But I'm sure we can still find something, but it's getting a little bit difficult at this point. This is, of course, all while focusing on features that Tesla buyers value, including the display. I would love either a bigger display, maybe, or just maybe a second display. Give me an option. Maybe not necessarily a display right behind the wheel, but I would want a heads-up display then. I would love that. The revamp of a battery-powered sedan, which could also include some changes to the Model 3's exterior. So this is where we could see some major changes. I like how Model Y looks, but Model 3, I think they can do some work to make it look a little bit better, especially from the front when you just look at it from the very front. I mean, in all of these pictures, it looks pretty good. However, this is not, well, it looks more like this. And really, I feel like this is more how our Model 3 looks like when I look at it from the front. This one has been modified a little bit. This one, I really like how this looks. This is very sporty, though. I mean, do you personally love how this looks? Me, not so much. Although I had a few moments where I'm just driving and I'm like, oh, that Model 3 looks really good. Like, look at this. And I'm like, oh, that's not a Model 3, that's a Model Y. Interestingly, they are also looking to make some changes to the powertrain as well. Powertrain performance will go into production at Tesla's factory in Shanghai and the company's Fremont, California plant. Two of the people said Tesla Shanghai Gigafactory will put the redesigned Model 3 into production in the third quarter of 2023, they said. Note that what I showed you here earlier, this only references Model 3 and Fremont. It doesn't mention Shanghai. It was not clear when production would start at the Fremont plant or how large a cost savings Tesla would achieve from the redesign as it works with suppliers. I'm pretty sure we are going to be pretty happy with it. And this is, of course, a very revealing and important point. It is also an example of a key project at Tesla that has rolled ahead even as Chief Executive Elon Musk has focused on his troubled acquisition of Twitter in recent months, an area of concern for Tesla investors. We have seen FSD Beta wide release and things are looking just fine. When I'm recording this, Tesla stock is up almost 3%. Ross Gerber, who is a big Tesla bull, he says that Tesla stock is basically pricing in that Elon Musk is not working at Tesla basically at all anymore. Maybe. maybe it's priced in. So then everyone realizes, oh, Musk is still here. What's going to happen to the stock? Those of you who have the X or the S with the yoke, how do you like it? I'm curious. Leave a comment down below. Reuters makes a good point here by saying that with only 4 models in production, styling changes to any part of Tesla's lineup carry an outsized importance compared to established automakers. That is quite a point. I did make a video early this year saying that there is one thing that Tesla could easily do to increase demand, and that is simply improve the design of the vehicles. When I ask my friends what do they think about the Model 3, how it looks, most of them are like, maybe they're not very big fans. Some don't mind, but there are some that are like, just because how it looks, I don't even want to consider it. And for me also, that was quite just how it looked from the front. I was not a fan. But then I test drove a car, I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. And over time, it has grown on me, but I'm still not a very big fan of how it looks. But I don't mind it anymore. So if Tesla does make it look better, I think that alone will improve the demand, at least a little bit for sure. President of Auto Pacific Group, which tracks market trends and production, said the current Model 3 has already been updated from the version that first went on sale in 2017 because of the way Tesla updates battery performance information and entertainment options through software, even if it still looks the same. Yep. There have been many great changes. One of the changes I am a big fan of. When you would adjust temperature before, the heated seats was right next to it. So about 50% of the time, every time I would try to either increase the temperature or decrease the temperature of a cabin, I would by accident hit the heated seats button. And then I would, let's say it's the summer, and I'm trying to decrease the temperature of a cabin because it's too hot. Minutes later, I'm like, why is my butt on fire? And when I look at the screen and it says that I turned on the heated seat setting, that has been fixed now. The menu has been reorganized where this never happens, and this used to be a major problem for me. And I've also seen a few of my friends do the exact same thing, so it's not just me. My wife too. Having said that, consumers still tend to equate visual changes with newness. He said Tesla knows visually tangible changes are in order. Then it talks about using GigaPress technology and also structural battery packs for the new Model 3s. By the way, none of the Model 3s made anywhere in the world right now have any Giga castings. None. Only Model Ys have Giga castings, and only the ones made specifically in Texas have both of the front and the rear castings. So this will be a major improvement in terms of cost and efficiency, and also an improvement in the ride of a car as well. Elon Musk says over and over, we found parts that are not needed. They were put in there just in case or by mistake. We eliminated so many parts from a car that did nothing, Musk said in an interview at a Barron Funds conference. He mentioned this one part where he goes to the team that reduces noise, and they say, you know, there's this one part, and Elon asks, why is this part here? And they say, we don't know. We think it's something to do with safety maybe, or something like that. And then he goes to that other department, and he asks that department, well, what does this part do? And they say, we don't know. We think it's something to do with reducing the noise. And then they tested the car, and turns out that part did not reduce any noise from outside, so they just removed it. This happens over and over and over and over again. The approach is part of what has made Tesla the most profitable electric vehicle maker, while many rivals are still running at a loss. Big point here. truth has been spoken. In the third quarter, Tesla made a profit of just over $9,500 for every car sold, compared to roughly $1,300 for Toyota, according to disclosures by both companies. As you can see, Tesla is easily winning here. And this is where it gets, I don't know. The revamp of the Model 3 comes at a time when sales in China, its second largest market after the United States, are under pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this, of course. But sales for the Model 3 in China fell 9% in the first 10 months from a year earlier, while BYD's Chen and Han electric sedans outsold the Model 3, according to China Passenger Car Association. Now, a quick Google search says that this model is a compact sedan developed by BYD Auto, available as an all-electric car, as a plug-in hybrid, and as an internal combustion engine vehicle. So I'm wondering, did they include plug-in hybrid in that calculation as well? Show me data without plug-in hybrid sales. Also, here's the thing. This is net profit per vehicle sold, BYD versus Tesla. BYD also sells a lot of plug-in hybrids, and this profit includes those plug-in hybrid sales. Show me data that just shows me how much BYD is making from battery electric vehicles. Show me that data. And if Tesla starts dropping prices, what do you think is going to happen to those tiny little profits that BYD still has for now? What do you think is going to happen? Sam here says they are always looking for ways to make EVs profitable and more profitable, said Sam here. True. Very true. That's what Tesla is always doing. That is how Tesla is beating everyone else. Elon Musk is not concerned about patents. He's just concerned about the rate of innovation, the pace of innovation, which is one of the big reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. You can find 47 more in this video right here. My name is Matt Posius. I'll see you right here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.